the sky. Be optimistic. Gotta be optimistic. Gotta be optimistic. Gotta be optimistic. Gotta be optimistic.
What comes from the heart reaches the heart. Good morning, Open Heart, and welcome to our live stream for this Sunday, April the 18th, 2021. We are so glad that you have joined us for this Heartstream Live Celebration. I ask a favor of you this morning, and that is when you see notifications on social media about this live stream, if you would share it so that other friends can join us. The word about Open Heart and our live stream is getting out. We have people joining us from Florida, California, Arkansas, Michigan, Indiana, Arizona, many other places around the country where people are getting the message about Open Heart and finding about the great things that are happening. And you can help us spread the word. A part of this time of being live in this way has contributed to the opportunity to have people who might not be aware of Open Heart to know about us and, more importantly, to join in. Thank you all for your support and everything you do to help us to continue. As we move into this time of celebration, let us take a moment and turn within. Giving thanks for this day and for the opportunity to come in another Heartstream Live, to have the opportunity again to share the message in whatever way that people receive it, whatever might be happening in their lives, that in this time of social unrest, may we find justice. In this time of the continued pandemic and other forms of dis-ease and everything that is happening, healing and wholeness. That in this time where there are people who are without hope, where there might be a feeling of despair, may comfort and strength and a reassurance happen. Knowing that in all that we do in this celebration today, from the music to the message, from the sharing, from all of the things that happened here, speak to each and every one of us in our own unique and individualized way. May the collective energy that comes from gathering today and watching be a time in which people are uplifted, and that what happens here continue to move out, reverberate from this time, and the energy that goes out into the universe makes things better for our having gathered here today. I'm grateful and thankful for each and every one, and know that all continues to be blessed, all continues to be good, all continues to be God, and so it is. I greet you, I bless you, I see God in you.
The promise of renewal. Today, I rejoice in the knowing that the arc of the universe bends towards renewal, revitalization, and restoration. Behold, God makes all things new. Each day, I rise with the awareness that promise, potential, and possibility await me. I live from this truth, and so it is.
sense of wonder. You get your feel to eat, but always keep that hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted. God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. I hope you still feel small standing by the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me you'll give faith the fighting chance. And when you get drunk, to sit it out for a day. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you never feel the matches in the distance, and never settle for the path of least resistance. Living life means taking chances. Loving might be a mistake, but it's worth the wait. So let some help hold your pillow. And if you get close to settling out, please reconsider. Give the heavens above more than just a passing glance. And if you can't to sit it out or take it, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. Oh, I hope you dance. I hope you still feel strong when standing by the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more. Promise me you'll give faith the fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or take it, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. Oh, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. Oh, I tell you, time is the real and constant motion rolling us along. Tell me who wants to look back on their youth and wonder where those years have gone. I hope you dance, dance. Oh, I hope you dance.
I'm sharing from Daily Word, love, inspiration, and guidance for everyone. This selection is for healing energy. I'm immersed in healing, purifying light and energy. As I close my eyes, I begin to visualize myself aglow with life. Healing energy is in every atom and cell of my body. I'm immersed in healing, purifying light. If there's an area of special need, I focus my attention on it and know that healing energy is doing its special work for me. I'd let go of any concern and trust the divine activity within that heals me and keeps me well and whole. I relax and let healing light renew me in mind and in body. I am guided on the path of health and healing, and I visualize this same healing energy working within for my loved ones. No matter what the need, healing energy is greater. In God's loving care, I am charged with new life.
Good morning. These are your announcements.
Today is a day like no other day. Just think and you'll know that it's true. Days like today should be holidays. So I'm singing this message to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Just have a happy day.
At Open Heart, we believe in the power of affirmative prayer. We're setting the mental equivalent for healing, comfort, strength, and wholeness for all these persons you see on our list. We're holding space for you, and we know that it's already done in the mind of God. Do you believe in miracles? Have you experienced something unexplainable in your life? Something out of the ordinary? Healing? Something showing up seemingly out of the blue? Was it just coincidence? Was it a miracle? Wine and Words for April happens on Thursday, April 29th at 6:30 Central via Zoom. Join us to share your story or hear what others have to share. How do you meditate? What is mindfulness? These questions and more are being discussed in our virtual book study led by Villa Willis, our assistant spiritual director and minister. This group meets each second Thursday of the month. The book they're using is The Headspace Guide to Meditation and Mindfulness by Andy Puddicombe. Thank you, Carolyn, for today's affirmative reading. And you too can submit your video to jgilmore@openheartspiritual.org to be included in our Heartstream Live Celebration. Won't you do it today? Our daily affirmative prayer call takes place each and every morning at 8 a.m. Central Time. Dial in as one of our prayer team members shares an inspirational reading and then prays for you, all in about 7 minutes. Divine love flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive, and I am richly blessed, creating a greater and greater flow. Thank you for all of you who continue to give, reminding you of our conscious giving. You can do so via our app. You can go to our website and click on the give button, or you can text the word give to 615-422-4292.
I invite you, as we are at the centering moment, to breathe in and exhale with me. Let us breathe in and exhale. Let's do it one more time. Breathe in and exhale. Let the sound of this bowl bring our attention to this place at this sacred time as we prepare to hear and then act as God speaks to us today. Namaste.
525,600 minutes, 525,000 moments, oh dear, 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? In daylights, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, in laughter, in strife, in 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year in the life? How about love? How about love? How about love? Measuring love. Seasons of love. Seasons of love.
525,600 minutes, 525,000 journeys to the land, 525,600 minutes. How do you measure the life of a woman or a man?
In truths that she learned, or in times that he cried, in bridges he burned, or the way that she died.
It's time now to sing out, though the story never ends. Let's celebrate, remember a year in the life of friends. Remember the love.
You got to remember the love. You know that love is a gift from up above. Share love, give love, spread love. Measure your life in love.
seasons of love. Seasons of love.
Measure your life in love.
Well, good morning, Open Heart family. It is good to be here with all of you. Good to be in this sacred and holy space and loving space, which is Open Heart Spiritual Center. And I'm glad to have the opportunity to be your messenger today. Our theme this month, the promise of renewal. And my talk title is All Things New. Now, new thought folks, which is us, have a few foundational beliefs. One of those beliefs is that God, universe, divine energy, love, you choose the word, is what we are. We are one with the creative intelligence of the universe. As Ernest Holmes puts it, the manifest universe is the body of God. All people are incarnations of that one spirit, that we are one with God and that God is expressing in, as, and through us. And of course, we sing those theologies in songs like We Are Radiant Lights of God and We Are the Place Where God Shows Up. And so my talk today is going to be based on that foundational belief. We are God in expression. So then comes the question, if we are expressing God how we be and in what we do, what is our representation looking like? Are we being a good representation, empowering representation, or a representation that needs some work? Are we expressing our divinity in a way that is the best and for the highest good of this planet? Are we representing and expressing God in a way that makes us and everywhere we are a place that works for everyone? So the question therefore is, how does God be and how does God do? My answer is that God be and God do new. All things new. New is how God is and how God does. God is new and expressions of God. New is what we joyfully, lovingly, and ecstatically do as we are in connection with God. Now, I will make my case. Let's begin with the sacred text of Judaism, the Tanakh, or the Old Testament in Christianity. My first exhibit is Genesis 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, i.e., something new. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And God saw that the light was good, and she separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness night. And there was evening, and there was morning, and there was the first day. And the next day, God made light again, because it was the safe thing to do, and it gave her more control, and no one's going to be asking questions or looking askance at this new thing. No! The next day, God made the sky, and the next day, God made the land and the sun. And actually, on the fourth day is the day I have some question with, because that's the day of the creeping things. But we're not talking about that today. God knew. It continues. So my first exhibit is that God, when we're introduced in the sacred text, God is doing something new and continues to do something new. My next exhibit, let's go to the end of the sacred text of Christianity, aka the New Testament, to the book of Revelations. Revelations 21. Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and first earth had passed away, and there was no longer a sea, and there will be no more death, or mourning, or crying, or pain, for the old order, the old, had passed away. Behold, I am making everything new. Then the one on the throne said, "Write this down, for these words are trustworthy and true. I am making all things new. The old is passed away. In the beginning, new. In the end, new." New is what spirit do. And as energetic beings, as one with spirit, we should be in the new. When we come, there should be a new energy in the room. When we have a conversation, there should be a new hope and light and love. We bring the new, because that is what God is, new. And if you say, "Well, I know God been the same and I know God the same way," God should be ever flowing, ever growing, ever expanding, that our awareness, as we grow in our connection, as we release what no longer serves us and opens, that we should see God in new ways. New ways is a 1 million petal flower opening and growing. New. In what ways can we, as expressions of God, continually be new and renewing? Well, let's talk about, as Patti LaBelle says, "I'm feeling good from my head to my shoes, know where I'm going, and I know what to do. I tidied up my point of view. I got a new attitude." So let's get a new attitude about newness, about how we express our oneness with God. So I want us to have a new attitude of kindness, graciousness, patience, of mercy, but not just now and then. Lamentation says, "The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. God's mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is God's faithfulness." So when we go to bed Monday night, let's say everybody got on our very last nerve. I mean the last one. And our forgiveness meter is low. And our joy is running on fumes. That is wonderful, because Tuesday morning, they will all be renewed. That's all made new. Like the mercies of the Lord, all those things regenerate and are renewed. As Eleanor Roosevelt puts it, with a new day comes new strength and new thoughts. And as Karen Salmonson says it, or she puts it this way, new day, new thoughts, new strength, and new possibilities. Our love, joy, and patience for ourselves and others has been renewed. We can renew that every day, but you don't have to wait till the next day. You can renew it by taking a step into the bathroom and, "I'm filling up with love, joy, and patience and kindness. I am connecting with those new mercies," that newness, that is spirit. We can renew at any time. And what is that other new thing that we can do in expressing and being love and light and healing and joy, a beneficial presence in our families, in our conversations, and in our communities and places of work? One is to get a new attitude and renew that attitude of love and joy, kindness, oneness. And then a new commandment, coming from the sacred text of Christianity, the words of Master Teacher Jesus. A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another. Just as I have loved you, you also are to love one another. Love as Christ loved. That's that Christ consciousness love. Now, I was in a conversation, and the chief nursing officer at Baptist DeSoto, where I work, wanted to share with my boss about this book that his pastor had told him about. It was called Jesus, Gentle and Lonely. And he said that Jesus, almost like in a shocked voice, loved everybody. That's what this book was saying, that there was no judgment, no compartmentalization, not like how we do, that we judge people and well, I like you, but I don't like you. Well, you that kind of person, so I don't like you. That this book that his pastor recommended was saying that Jesus wasn't like that. And I was like, dude, in my mind, is this news to you? But yes, because traditional Christianity is about you either a sinner or you with us. You going to hell, or, God has this box of people that he likes. But when we take a look, and that's not actually accurate, a description of the God of the Old Testament anyway, but that's a different conversation. That to take a look at Master Teacher Jesus, yes, Jesus, as I said before, loved the wrong people. He loved everybody. And so I think really this new commandment, because we had love the Lord your God with your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. Where we fell was we're supposed to love as we love ourselves. Well, we don't love ourselves. We judge ourselves. We dislike ourselves. We criticize ourselves. We wish I was like this. I wish I was like that. Don't nobody ever love me. So Jesus is like, look, okay, we're going to do what God do. We're going to do what Spirit do. And we're going to do this new commandment. You're going to love like I love, from a Christ consciousness, a knowing of my wholeness, oneness, supportedness, energy, oneness with God from that place, as I have loved you. Tax collectors, prostitutes, demon-possessed man, sick man, horrible woman that didn't believe. He loved them all. And that's the new of the Spirit, to love everybody. To love everybody. And I'm not saying it's easy. Believe me, I'm a Virgo, so I love to judge and analyze, okay? And I'm releasing that, healing from that. But it's easy to do. It's all over the news. It's how many of us were raised. But we're not operating on that old energy. We're in the new energy. Beloved, 1 John 4. Let us love one another, for love is from God, and whoever loves has been born of God and knows God. Anyone who does not love does not know God, because God is love. And what I love about that sentence, God is love, it's in words in the Bible, but it's actually written like a mathematical formula. God equals love. Love is the new. Look around this country, from the mess that happened in January, people storming, because no, we're going to keep stuff how we want. We're going to make America great again. We're going to keep our power. People are angry. Get all these Karens in the store being horrible. Get people being prejudiced, people killing their children. And it's like, hatred and fear and apathy and lack. That's what everybody's doing. And that's in too many people's hearts. But love. And love that renews in the morning with our graciousness and our forgivingness and our hope. That's the new. The love of God, that agape, Christ consciousness love, that's the new. That's Spirit. That's God in action. That's a world that works for everyone. As Jesus showed, I love you. Be with me, you gonna be with me in paradise. We both getting crucified, getting set up here like criminals, but I love you. I'm not judging you. Love. Love is what we, as living expressions of God, can bring into a world that's wanting to hang on to that old energy. We are radiant lights of God, the love of God. Love is the new. Love is God. Love is us. And I close our time together with this quote from Ernest Holmes. Love is within us. It cannot be destroyed. It cannot be ignored. To the extent that we expand in love, we feel it has abandoned us. Denying love is our only problem, and embracing it is the only answer. through the power of love, we can let go of past history and begin again the promise of renewal. Love heals, love forgives, and love makes whole. Namaste.
There was a time in my life, thought I had to do it all for myself. Didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. I didn't know the love of God was at hand. But now I can say, if you are discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day, gotta let it go. Gotta let it all go. Are you listening? You got to let it all go. And this is what you have to say. I release and I let go. Let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Oh, I release and I let go. Let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Oh, I release and I let go. Let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Oh, I am free in the Spirit. Yeah. Do you want to be free? Then let me hear you say yes. Yes, I'm only here for God. I know.
I thank just like this. Oh, that I can say yes and move out the way and give my God its full sway. Oh, I thank you for being so real and changing me and opening my time blinded eyes, opening my time blinded eyes. God opens up my time blinded eyes to see my glorious possibility.